Hello. Octi's right in time. Okay, this is horrible. This part right here is the worst because it gets in my nose. It feels like I'm wearing a mask. Anyway, hello. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. We're going to play some Halo. Audacity to include Ray in the starting screen because of course they would, because she's a part of the story, but okay. But other than that, this kind of seemed like for most people it's just a chill, fun game. It's goofy. It is goofy. It's supposed to be goofy. It's intentionally goofy, and that's okay with me. It's refreshing, honestly. Down, right, down, right. Down, right, down, right. Main character in the intro bit? Ludicrous, especially when she's a woman. Can you believe that? Women exist? How dare Star Wars point that out? Don't they know that most Star Wars fans don't know that women exist? The green screen's having a hard time with my face for some reason. It can't make any sense of this face. Same. So try to finish the Halo campaign today. Or rather, Santa's gonna finish it for me. How am I gonna drink this? Wait. Okay, hang on. Oh, I'm gonna get it all over the beard. I need a straw. Oh, there we go. I would like to get my beard this long. Okay. Game capture. See if Santa can figure this out. Not very technologically advanced. Still making wooden toys after all. All right. 2 times. Isaac keeps streaming and then going offline. What's his problem, man? Am I not following Isaac? I don't get his notifications, I guess. You think we actually could? Think we could jump to like that one? There are seals above each. Oh, traps! Oh, traps! All right, hang on. I'll try to save you without. Get out of the way! Oh!
Shit!
Run. Okay.
Whoops!
We picked the wrong.
I double tapped my jumping, took away my glide.
Ha ha ha, miss you. Ooh.
Guardian down.
I could be an anime voice actor. Don't clip that. I think I see. Ah, shoot. Dang it. No. I was so proud. I was so proud. I'm a professional hitman. It's time for a high-speed chase. Gotta take this cop out. He's the only one who knows the truth. Get out of my way. Wish.com hitman right here. Shut up. All right. We're ready to go. It is May 2nd, 2024. Welcome to the Pre-Work Coffee Hour. Hello, good morning. I guess congratulations to Lutz Magoots for becoming the Phantom Menace for the 41st time, even though didn't feel fair to me either. But you know what? Not his fault.
Why do I seem so dark? I think I forgot to turn on the lights behind me. Either way, congratulations. Glad to see you. Yeah, Twitch is just being weird. I'll have to check it after stream and see if I can redeem anything else that's on like a cooldown. I wonder what the difference is. And also thank you to Lars for the raid. Hello. Thank you so much. Go to ModView and get ads. That's kind of what I was afraid of, Lars. I Googled that the other day. I was like, do mods get ads? Because I feel that they should not. I mean, give a channel a limit and a certain amount of mods they can give, so they can't just like add their entire community as mods. But yeah, I was afraid of that happening. Sorry. They should make it to where mods don't see ads, or at least, yeah, I don't know. There should be something for that, but I was afraid of that. But thank you so much for the raid. Those of you who came over with Lars, thank you, Larsa fans. Hi, I'm Donder. If you don't know me already, you're a monster. Rar. What?
Gifted
Oh,
a tier
Lutz.
1 sub to Lazapan. This is their first gift sub in the channel.
First gifted sub in the channel. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate that. I wish there was a way that I could gift a reoccurring sub to somebody. So we're all gonna have to make sure that our mods stay ad free. It'd be cool if I could, as part of like compensation for being a mod, if I could like keep it reoccurring, because I'm gonna forget, you know. But we'll try to keep you ad free. So yeah, hi. My name is Donder. I'm playing Minecraft this morning. We're building Rick's Road from Star Wars Andor. Why does it seem so dark? I feel like I missed a light.
That's not funny.
I don't have my overhead light on purpose because I didn't want to, but it's a special mod welcoming package. Yeah, exactly. Hey, there's a dad joke. Bogan, hello. Good evening to you. Give me a page number between page 8 and 127, I believe. Yeah, 127. And I'll do, unless you want one from the dad joke app, I will default to using Star Wars dad jokes unless you'd rather have one from the app. And then we'll just take a random one. I'm going to get the game booted up here while you decide. Okay. You want one from the app? Okay, perfect. Oh, good. I was like, I didn't delete it, right? No, surely. Okay. From the Daily Dad Joke app. This is a pretty good one. What gets wetter the more it dries? A towel. That's not really like a dad joke, is it? That's more like a, what do you call those? Like a word puzzle. Here, this is a better one. Let's do one more. I know. I was like, why is the cricket so long? You both did it. Here it is. Never take advice from electrons. They're always negative. I like that one. Ams would like that. There's Ams. Do you like that one, Ams? I'm yelling from my kitchen. It's a riddle. I'm yelling from my kitchen. It's a riddle. Thank you. It should be when you dry. Maybe I misread it. Yeah, no, it just says what gets wetter the more it dries. That's a science joke. Right, exactly. Come on. All right, let's get into it, shall we? Where were we? Yeah, we were placing cake inside my birthday house. And then we were going to do something on this roof right here to kind of add a little bit more. But otherwise, I think I'm liking the way that building's turning out. I think we're good. But let's go with this. Okay, that's still andesite slabs. Excuse me. polished and a slit. Right before I went live, when Lutz was grabbing that Phantom Menace somehow. I'm gonna replace all of this, so bear with me, okay? We'll talk while we do this. I took my medicine. I took my sinus medicine, and so I was here. It usually makes me sneeze. Come on, get in there. It makes me sneeze a little bit. But I was having a sneezing fit. I sneezed probably 10 times in a row. And then I heard the Phantom Menace sound, and I'm like, oh shoot, did I click go live? And I'm sitting here just like, my mic was unmuted. I was on the starting screen, but my mic was on mute. I'm just like, achoo, oh God, achoo, oh God. That's what you would have heard. It would have been kind of funny, honestly. Wouldn't have been the worst. Gosh, I'm off my game today. It wouldn't have been the worst thing. I don't know why I'm off today. It's weird. But yeah. I can ban Bebo. I mean, but then nothing would work. Bebo controls all the redeems, so I wouldn't recommend it. But he did mess with you. The first thing he said was like, hey, stop it, dude. Calm down. From the place I call my own. Okay, I know this is going to take a long time. So how's everybody's Thursday going? It's already Thursday. This week has felt weird to me. Because I got sick last week. You remember that, right? And you can still hear I'm still getting over the congestion. But because that happened to me last week, I missed 2 days of a workout. Or 3 days, technically. But it's okay. I took a recovery, and I got right back on it on Wednesday when I felt better. But my workout book, my workout journal, usually does like 5 days. So I do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then I take the weekends off. And Friday is usually this full body workout circuit, like a HIIT workout. Sucks. It sucks so much. But it's usually like, okay, cool. The rest of the week is, I wouldn't call it easy, but it's like not, I don't dread the rest of the week. But the Friday workout, I kind of dread. So remember on Friday, I had skipped that workout. And I was like, I have all weekend. I'll do it one of the days that weekend. That's when I got sick, okay? So then I didn't get back to it till Wednesday. So I end up doing that. I'm back on it now, but I didn't skip any pages. I didn't skip any workout. I just picked up right back where I was left off. So that means that yesterday, Tuesday was a leg day, and then Wednesday was the full body HIIT workout yesterday. And I did okay on it. I think I actually pushed myself pretty well. It was a challenge, but I was proud of myself, you know? Especially since I'm still not 100% on my sinuses, but I think I did pretty well. But the whole time I was doing it, I because I'd done it so long on a Friday, I have it stuck in my head that this is a Friday activity. And so all day long, I'm like, you know what? I did that workout, but hey, at least it's Friday and I get to rest tomorrow. And it's like, no, it's not. Tomorrow's Thursday. I still got 2 more days of workouts, but I don't think there'll be, since I did leg day and I did the full body thing, there won't be another like lower body thing the rest of this week. So it'll all be these guns, you know? See them yet? You got protein powder and shaker today. What protein powder did you go with? I just bought a new one as well. I just got a Premier protein only because it's like 30 grams of protein. And a lot of the ones I was finding were like 20 grams. And I'm like, listen, if I'm going to guzzle a chalky, milky substance, it better be worth it. I'm trying to hit like over 100 grams per day. I probably need more than that if we're being honest. But I saw something from a guy who was like, you know what? Like he's like, if you're like an average dude, you're like anywhere between 5'4" to 5'8", 5'9", and you're working out a decent amount per week, strength training. Like most of the time, if you just target yourself for 100, you'll probably go over, which is great. But he's like, if you just target to hit 100, it won't feel quite as daunting as like 140, 160. Chocolate soy is something. I like experimenting with them. I've tried a bunch of different ones. But I find the best one is the one that you'll take, right? That's really it. That's the one. Screw chalky milk. Give me some chalky milk. Chalky with an L. My brother got home from college a day ago, so we've been playing games together. That's awesome. I like that. Good for you. Good for him. So yeah, glad that today is Thursday. Oh, and also fun fact about Friday. I'm off on Friday too, because I figured I would also take a day off, since it's the wife's birthday on Saturday, so that I could have a day off. She has a doctor's appointment tomorrow anyway, so I need to watch the kiddo. I know she has a doctor's appointment right before her birthday. Not fun. Not fun, but hopefully we'll get some I don't want to share too much of her own health issues without her here, but like there's some stuff we're trying to figure out with her. And so she's visited a couple of different specialties to try to figure out what in the world is going on. Beyond that, I won't share much more unless she wants to, but she's been dealing with something for a while that we've been trying to figure out. Yeah, it sucks. So hopefully we'll get some answers pretty soon. Go, 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 go. I know this is super interesting, huh? So yeah, I've been trying to get some protein in, I'm just getting my workouts in, doing my movements, getting some cardio, at least once a week. Cardio is just so boring, guys. I am really thinking, I keep telling Mrs. Nonder, like I feel like I'm about to break down. I don't want to buy anything from the TikTok shop. I don't want them to have that on me. They probably already do. They probably know where I live and all of that already. But man, the last straw I have is I haven't bought anything from the TikTok shop. But one of these walking pad treadmills, they're so cheap though, Clumsy. But that's the thing, is it's like when something's too good to believe or something's free, which these aren't, but they're pretty dang cheap. It's usually either a piece of crap or you're the product. The amount of information that they're gonna get from you, giving you your credit card information and your home address and all of that kind of stuff is probably so valuable that they're like, we'll give you whatever you want. So yeah, I'm sketched out by this TikTok shop, but man, I want one of these walking pad treadmills, and they are very cheap there, so that I can set it up by my desk here, just to get like a little more movement, you know, especially during the day. Seems super sketch. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I don't need to buy it from there. Amazon has them. They're a little bit more expensive on Amazon, but it might be worth it because also Amazon has a better return policy. I've had really great success with Amazon's return policy. So I think the protections there might be a better idea to get it from Amazon. But I do admit that the price is very tempting on TikTok Shop. Very tempting. But yeah, I don't think I want to buy anything from TikTok. Their ads are already invasive enough, and they're like available for commission things thrown into your face. Like if you dare to click on somebody's talking about a product and you're like, hey, that's actually kind of interesting, I'm in need of something like that, and you dare to even click to see, let's just see what, you know, see how expensive it is. If you click on that thing or you interact with it in any way, be prepared to see only that for your ads for like 6 months. The moment that I was like, I am kind of interested in one of these treadmills, so I clicked through to the shop just to kind of see details and stuff like that. I have been seeing these ads incessantly ever since. It's like the only ads that I see. It's pretty wild. Oh, Lord. This is taking forever. Sorry to hear that about the missus. We'll keep you guys in our thoughts. I'd appreciate that. I would. I'm sure she would as well. What did Bebo say? What do you call a protocol droid in the desert? C3PO Sandy O. He should have just said C3 Sandy O. And that still wouldn't have made sense, but I'm telling you, he has a mind of his own. I didn't do it. Ooh, I should just let Bebo read this. Should I just let Bebo read the dad jokes? I'll just load them all. I'll type them all out and load them into his database. That's actually not a bad idea. Although, like, those jokes are, I don't know. Is it different with me reading it versus him? I guess I wouldn't be. Maybe once we've, like, used them up and we don't really use it anymore because we've heard all the jokes, then I'll give it to Bebo. You know? I would still read the dad jokes. No problem. But, like, maybe once we get, like, full on... Maybe once we have had our full of the Star Wars dad jokes, I'll program into his database so that he can randomly say one. Lutz was here. He cheated and got the Phantom Menace before I even went live. I don't know what happened. Anybody ever seen that before? He was able to redeem channel point things before the stream was live. It was very odd. I like hadn't gone live yet. Still had about, I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes before I went live. Come on, what is up with me today? What? What's going on? Lutz was here and Hogan? Oh, Bogan. I was like, who's Hogan? I know Hogan's Heroes, but Bogan was here, yeah. Sounds like copyright infringement. That's what I was thinking. I was like, if I program him with those and somebody else technically wrote those jokes, feels a little different than me just saying them and like showing the book and giving credit to the author who is Kelly Knox. I did not write these. Yeah, I agree. I thought maybe it might feel kind of weird to take somebody else's stuff and put it essentially, he's not an AI. He reads off of a script. He's not like a large language model or anything like that. But if I put something that was somebody else's intellectual property into there, I agree. I agree. That's how I can get the Phantom Menace before you even wake up. You shouldn't be able to. All of those should be disabled when the stream's not live. It seems like there was a Twitch glitch where maybe things that... My thought is that it was things that were on a cooldown were able to be redeemed off stream. I'll have to check it on somebody else's stream. Actually, maybe somebody go to somebody's who's offline. Maybe go to Lutz before he starts and see if you can redeem anything in his channel. Everybody try to go get first on Lutz's stream. Good morning, Coleman. What's up, buddy? Ah, dang it. The last one. All right, we got a little square left. Oh, and then down there, too. It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. I hope. Go. Bogan, yeah. I'll have you all know the mods are off to a great start. I think it's the unwritten rule of Twitch that if you have mods, they kind of lightly, gently, and lovingly bully you. So you'll be happy to know that I've already gotten made fun of for never clearing my redeem queue, which in my defense, until like probably a year ago, I didn't know existed. It's like, what? What's that? I don't hang out in mod view. I don't really mod for any other channels. So I don't really hang out in mod view that much. And so I didn't know that a request queue was a thing. It makes sense. It's nice that it's a nice feature, right? Come on. It's a nice feature. I've been an angel. Sure.
It's Chuck Norris.
But that's the rite of passage.
It's a roundhouse kick of hydration.
Thank you. Coleman? Yep, that's Coleman. Thank you, Coleman. Marissa canceled his BG3 playdate so we could watch you and Spooky tonight. Guys, tonight at least Central Time, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, Spooky _deer, friend of the show, is going to be quizzed by Coleman T16 on Star Wars character names, and I gotta tell you, it's gonna be such a fun time. So I hope if you're available that you will come by, because I've seen the spreadsheet that Coleman was working on, and he's put a lot of work into it, and I love the idea. So I'm very excited to see that all play out. Gonna try my best to just bite my tongue the entire way through. Just doing a kind of a mix of like random and obscure characters. Ambs, you should definitely be there. You'll probably learn something. Maybe we should do it. Actually, no, if you don't show up tonight, Ambs, maybe we'll do it to you next. That'd be great. You're going to a real trivia. What do you mean real trivia? Okay, fair enough. All right. Maybe we'll do it. Maybe we'll do it to Ambs next, Coleman. I think at least Spooky has a pretty cursory knowledge of like the main movies, probably. But there's some deep cuts in there that I think are going to be so much fun. Ugh. IRL at a real place, yeah. I thought you just meant like I'm doing real trivia. Oh, fancy, I'm doing real trivia tonight. I cannot be bothered with this Star Wars trivia. So it should be very fun. I'm gonna try to be there as long as I possibly can. He goes live about an hour or so before I have to put the kid down for bed, and then I usually have to take a decent break to get him all washed up. So maybe I'll set him up with a Spider-Man game tonight on the PlayStation. He loves Spider-Man, and be able to listen in. So yeah, if you're not doing anything tonight, great place to be. Every response would be, I don't know. That's true. Yeah, you got to have at least like a little bit of a knowledge, right? You're absolutely right. I know this is incredibly boring, guys. I'm sorry. I'm going to fill these in, and then we're going to be putting in some slabs to add a little bit of texture to this, and then we'll be done with this building. Then we can move on to the second from the last building. We'll probably do the corner building next, that one right through there. We'll probably do that one next. Get away. Star Wars is science fiction. I prefer to think of Star Wars as science fantasy. It's sort of like a fantasy novel set in space, because a lot of the technology doesn't really make a lot of sense. Hyperspace isn't really like, super explained. The Force, the mystical aspect of the Force, the religious aspect of it, the spiritual. That's very fantasy, magic, space wizards, that kind of thing. Yeah, and there are crate dragons too. They do have dragons as well. So yeah, I really think of Star Wars far more of science fantasy than science fiction. And I honestly prefer science fantasy more than science fiction. Science fiction's great. There's been some good stuff. But I find science fiction for me to be a little too heady sometimes. And sometimes, honestly, you just want to see a guy with a cool space sword do cool space wizard stuff. And it doesn't always have to be like, well, that doesn't make sense within the... It's just cool, man. Doesn't have to make sense. It's just cool. Like, for example, the most recent controversy is going to be the show The Acolyte, which I have high hopes for. But there is a character in there in some of the books the High Republic novels, who has a lightsaber whip. It is a lightsaber that can bend around, and she can kind of whip it around, you know? Most impractical and honestly silly lightsaber design in the world. Couldn't think of anything sillier. However, it's freaking cool as heck. It's bad, but you know. And sometimes it's just like, why did they make that? It's just cause it's freaking cool. It's just cool, and I want to see it, and I don't care if it doesn't make any sense, you know? That's it. That's all that's going on, you know? Done typing on the phone. Go to the bus stop. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. How about not even science? Space fantasy sounds better. Yeah. Space fantasy? Yeah. Science fantasy, space fantasy. Okay. All right, so we're gonna just do basically one of these little lip things. Look good? Yep. I'll add some nice texture to the roof. I like that too. Ads have started. Thank you, Bebo. Thank you. Yeah. Shoot. Let's see. Oh, I still need some input too, guys. Because I can't decide. And I gotta decide like today or tomorrow. So on Saturday morning, I will be doing sort of a special May the 4th be with you Star Wars Day thing. It is kind of rare that I'm able to stream on Star Wars Day a little bit longer because it's a Saturday. So, but it's also my wife's birthday. So I'm going to tell my kid to come down when he wakes up, to come down and get me, that I'll be streaming. So if he's here with me and he's, you know, in a good spot, I might set him up on Spider-Man and see if he'll play on the PlayStation behind us while we continue. If not, if he wants to do something else, just fair warning, I might call it just a little bit early. But I'll still be able to go for a decent amount of time, from like 6:30 to 8 a.m. So if I have to call it short by an hour, that's fine. But I'm planning on doing a Star Wars B-Day. It was fate. It really was. Yeah. But I'm planning on doing a tier list of all Star Wars movies. But I'm trying to decide, do I want to do a tier where it's like I put S at this movie's an S tier, or would you all rather see me put a line in the sand and say this is my favorite and just do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ranking? I don't know if we got a good consensus of it when I asked the other day or not. Tier lists I find can be a little bit easier, because it allows people to like hedge their bets and just put multiple things in S tier, you know. So I feel like they'll be cutting a corner. So if you want me to actually like put a line in the sand and say this is my favorite Star Wars movie and this is my least favorite, that would be a ranking. I know I heard from some of you yesterday, you said a ranking would be good, but I just want to see if anybody else has any thoughts. Good morning, Kelt. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I think this building's done. Maybe we put some doors on it. Get rid of that cake. That cake's a lie. I forgot that we should probably put a door here, huh? That kind of messes with things though, don't it? Does that still look okay? I think I'm going to put it on the inside though. There we go. Ooh, I wonder. Too much? Too much or good? Too much? Your nephew's birthday is also on the 4th. I hope he becomes a Star Wars fan because that would be great, right? I think that works. I think that works. All right. That is this building. I am very, very pleased with how that turned out. That is so much nicer than the original. I knew we were going to change it from the time we built it because it didn't really fit the aesthetic. But now look at how well it fits in. Look at how well it fits in with the rest of the buildings. There's a lot of gray though. But anyway. All right, onward. We're going to do this building here. We have this building. Then we have a big circular building, kind of a tube on its side that we're going to build over there. And then I think the very last thing we'll do is some modifications to this tower. Because I really think at the very least I should replace these slabs with the polished diorite slabs, or andesite, sorry. I should replace those slabs at least. I'm tempted to do more. I'm tempted to get rid of the granite because, as you can see, the granite hasn't really been a theme as much as I thought it would be. So now I'm rethinking all of this. But it'd be a pretty, I don't know about simple, but it would be like just replacing blocks. I don't think it would be that bad, you know? His name is Henry, so I was hoping he'd become a Kingdom Come Deliverance fan. Oh, Henry. I really need to play that game again. I really enjoyed it. The combat was very hard, but I was really enjoying, like, man, it was just beautiful. It was a beautiful game. I might need to do that one day. The computer I played on it at the time wasn't really working that great for it. It struggled to stream it. But now, on a different computer, we should be able to. Everybody should love turkey legs. I love a good turkey leg. Just, you know. Star Wars as well. Why not? Why not? Okay, so this building, this mischievous little building here. I think if I bring it out a little bit further, it might look a little bit better. Do you think? Like, I think it might benefit from being stretched out a little bit. All right, let's see if we break this here. 1, 2, yep. 1, 2, 3. And then a 1. Just trying to keep the same pattern, right? Otherwise, it all breaks down and it's anarchy. And then 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. I think that's about as far out as I'd go. Let's just double check. Still following. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay. It might be actually a little bit too long. I think we can go right here. Right there. Okay. And then it's 2, 2, 2. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Okay. All right, let's continue this pattern. I wonder. I'm trying to also kind of like more square it up. I think that's gonna be okay. So it's basically just 2, 2, 3. So this should be 1, 2, 3. This should be 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's see, does that? No, it breaks down there. It should be like that. Let me break these here. Get these out of the way so that they don't make my eyes play tricks on me. Okay, okay. This is a little more of a like a circle here when I think it needs to be more sharp. And something right here isn't quite right, huh? You see that? You see how it just kind of I guess it's this piece right here. If I took that out, come on, get up there. What if I did 2? Oh, yeah, this should be 2. Yeah, that's not gonna work. What if I get rid of that corner piece? Bonk. How's that looking? Oh, I think that's it. Oh, I think... man, this is just such a weird shape. I think I need to do something with this side. I think I want this side to come out to here and then back in a little sharper. And I think that'll look good. Probably good enough to call it, you know? All right, we're gonna really mess with this one now. Looks like it's just 1 2 1 2 is the pattern over here. All right, let's see. Let's fly out a little bit. I got to get like a good sense. Okay, no. Well, no, actually, I think that should work. If I continue, yeah. If I continue now the pattern, right? So this would be 1 2 3, 1 2, just until they meet. 1 2, 1, 1 and 1. I think that corner is gonna look a little odd. Almost. It's almost there. I'm gonna take a little rest after non-stream, and then it's Baldur's Groat all day. That's awesome. Glad you're able to do that. Plus, I need to fold laundry, put food processor up for sale, sort shit, etc. Yeah, Arrange Pro continues, huh? All right, now it's definitely going too far now. That sounds like a great day, though, right? I have an easy day today, so I may play Disney Dreamlight Valley and the new update. You got to talk to Mrs. Nonder because she's been playing that new update as well. Listen, okay? I don't know if she might watch this later on, so I might get in trouble for this, but she's just a little shy. That's it. But she fully approved of my mod selections, by the way. I told her about it, and she was like, "Oh, that's perfect. I love that." So, I'm sure she would love to talk about some Disney Dreamlight Valley. But she tells me, and I'm like, cool. I think that's it, guys. I think that works. You know, actually, the pattern's broken here. You see that? It's like 1 1 2 3 1 1 2 3. I did pattern it off of this. See, this is where I wish there was a Control Z to undo stuff in Minecraft, because I'd like to try something here, and then if it didn't work, I'd like to stop, you know? I patterned it off of this though. Did I? Kind of. Can't help but think you're saying you're done. Yeah, I'm done. No. Every time you say you think that's it, I can't help but think you're saying you're done. I mean, it's partially it. Let's say it that way. Okay, I think I want to try this. All right, let's go for it. Whoops. 1 2 3. Telling you, this has been the most challenging part of this entire build is building these angles, building on this angle. Did I ruin it or did I make it better? It's basically 3 2 3 2 3 2 3 2 3 2. I mean, technically this should be 3. I always knew when I was looking at this building, I always knew, like when we first mapped it out, I'm like, I'm gonna have to change that. That's better. Something here at the edge, something right here needs to change though. That's done. Okay, let's change it all. How about just that? I mean, I wonder if I bring this one block in by one right there. My students asked me yesterday how I'm so good at building in Minecraft. Did they really? No, I'm just kidding. One of them is in my realm. Okay, so they know because she's amazing. And I said, I don't. I copy YouTube, and I was considering mentioning you as a builder, but I don't want them here. Yeah, as much as I appreciate the plug, that's probably a good idea. It's probably a good idea. What if I take this piece out too? I think that's it. Dang, I cannot get this angle just right. Hold on. What if I came in like that and just let it be flat? They can come in here in 4 years. Yeah, I mean, it's like you just don't probably want to mix your lives that way, you know? Okay, this one now. We should probably follow the same pattern as over here. So it should be, I'm really going out on a limb here. 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 2 3 2. Okay, and where does that meet up? Should I just make it a little square wall? The angle isn't the same as the OG building. It's kind of fine as long as I still think when I look at it like this, I think it works, don't you? Like, I still see a nice little alleyway through here. When you look at it compared to over here, the nice little alleyway here, I still think it works. It just visually was not looking right. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit like flared in there, but I feel like changing it would be inadvisable. Oh, hang on. Okay, how's that? So yeah, we're kind of going for like a, I can't show you on screen. I wish the green screen went all the way out here. So I could just stand in front of it and like draw shapes like a weatherman. But I think that's good. The only part that I'm kind of glancing at oddly is right there. And I'm trying to figure out why exactly. It's because it sticks out a little too much, maybe. Ground level looks fine, yeah. Yeah, you can see like it's a little wider here and then it's a little longer here. If I stopped it like right here, I could probably put an end to that. It probably wouldn't look quite as bad. But what I like about this is this angle right here. This little corner. Although it'd probably be easier to essentially make it look a little more like this building. But I don't know. I kind of like the angle. I kind of want to leave the angle. Just it gives it a little more interesting flair than just another square building on an angle. Already building on an angle is hard enough. I'm not doing myself any favors here, but holy cow, look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at this. It's so great. I got to drink more coffee though. You also have to think where the roof edge will end. Will this shape make it stick out too far? It is not going to be the same building as this one here. So it's not going to have the same aesthetic. It'll probably be more like this one, like my birthday house maybe. It's not going to have a huge overhang. It's just going to be like probably one slab. Yeah, I'm really excited to start detail work too, like on the road itself, Clumsy. That'd be cool. You don't want it parallel to the end of the neighboring building. Yeah, it's sort of like I could line it all up and make everything razor straight. Like you can tell based on where the tower is, it's not a straight shot down the road. But like the way that when you look at this, when you look at like the reference pictures and the source material, the show, the buildings are all kind of all over the place. It just kind of vaguely makes like an alleyway through. So I'm okay with it not being so incredibly symmetrical. And yeah, if I line this up right with that edge, I feel like it would look a little bit too planned, you know? I still have the pics somewhere. I could pull them up for you if you want. Now, this particular building, you're not really going to see. You're only going to see sort of the outline, the beginning outline of it from the set photo. Let me see. Excuse me. Here, this is a good one. So it's technically this one right here, right? Yes, there's more space in between these two buildings than I'm gonna have, but I'm not really that worried about it. But see, it's this one right here. It's just kind of a building at an angle, sort of like this one is at an angle, you know? And obviously being a set, this is all cut off. These are just basically false fronts of buildings. So there's technically probably more to this building beyond it. But for our purposes, I think, you know, yeah, it looks more natural if it's a bit random to it. Exactly. You can see like this one's offset and also at an angle. But I was like, I'm not even going to try that. It's a set for Andor. For the first season of Andor, there's a planet called Ferrix. And a lot of really cool stuff happens on that planet. A very big scene happens right on this road, right on Rick's Road. So that's what we're trying to look at. So this was great to help sort of like figure out, okay, I'm going to have a building here, and then I'm going to have a building here. But you can't take the set for Gospel because you can see all these buildings are like halved, you know? And then they have other sets over here for different shots. These aren't technically where they are in the city, right? They're just, here's a place where they can shoot random scenes in the hallway, you know? So there's a lot still that isn't. This was very helpful in getting like the shape, especially the shape of this building. It was very, 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 very helpful. This one was also helpful. This is sort of an artist mock-up that I found of the set as well. So again, here's that same building we're looking at right now. It's just basically a building at an angle. And yes, it is. I am building it far closer to this building than is shown here, but I'm not really worried about that. And again, this helped me get at least, okay, there's a building here, but these are false fronts as well. So you can't take it for Gospel. You got to take this, and then you have to also look at the actual. This one here is probably the best one. This is an in-universe picture of the city, right? And what I'd really love to do eventually is, all we're doing is this section right here, right? What I would love to do is build more of these buildings up on this mountain right here. That's kind of the idea. Well, it's kind of the idea a little bit, but hey, spoilers. Hey, like you're going to watch it. But yeah, that would be it'd be really cool to be able to do that. Maybe if there was an easy way in World Edit to copy and paste buildings, so I could just like paste the same buildings a couple, because you see some of them look very similar, right? But this would be a lot of work. So I'm kind of cutting it about like right here and right here for the first phase. If we ever go into phase 2, it would be, you see there's a mountain right here. So I'd be building into the mountain that we have in the game and just stacking buildings on top of each other. It'd be so cool. I want to do it. But I think we might take a break and go survival for a little bit and then come back to it later. So this picture is wonderful because I've been able to, it's very high def. So I've been able to zoom in. This is the last building we're going to work on, by the way. This one. That one's going to be so much fun. Yeah. So that's the goal, is just build Rick's Road. But then after that, Phase 2 of Ferrix would be all these buildings up here on the mountainside. That'd be phase 2. I mean, I kind of want to do survival, I think. There isn't another game right now. Yeah, the barrel building will be fun. There isn't another game right now that I'm eyeballing for stream. And this has been so much fun that I kind of want to keep it going. But also, you know, with this building, I hope people aren't too burned out on it. So if we took a little break from this after we got Rick's Road to a good place, if we took a break from that and then did survival for a little bit and then maybe came back to it, because this whole mountain is just begging for more buildings. Because I sliced it off here, imagine I'll just build buildings all around here, and then I'll stack another row of buildings on top of it, and then just start building all over this whole, just buildings everywhere, you know? It'd be fun. Yeah, so I am still considering doing survival. I am, because I've never beaten the Ender Dragon. And I guess if I'm going to be a Minecraft player, I need to finally commit to just doing the thing, you know? Okay, let me see. Something is still not right there. Is that it? Is that all it was? I'm having a hard time committing. Which is not... That's not really like me. I'm a commitophobe. No, wait, not commitophobe. That's the wrong expression. I'm a commitaholic. There we go. I love committing. Committing is what I do, but I'm having a hard time with this one. Okay. Let's do it. Let's start the base of this thing and see what we can make out of this building. I'm committing to it now. You played for 10 plus years and never beat the Ender Dragon either. Wow. Am I signing myself up for too much then? I think it'll be nice for me to have a goal like that where it's like, okay, this is what I'm going in for. Because otherwise I feel like a survival series, it would just never end, you know? But I'm also going to be showing my... my ignorance of survival. Come on. Because it's been so long. I know basically how to get diamond stuff, I think. I don't know anything about redstone. None of that might be needed for the Ender Dragon. How long do you think it would take for me to beat it? Like, how long of a series are we talking about here? I guess it just depends, right? I love building so much too. That's been my problem. Ever since this game came out, I've played survival a couple of times, but most of the time it's been with like a group of friends and a whole bunch of mods. So it isn't even really like the original Minecraft experience, you know? But yeah, I've just always loved the building aspect of it. And I like building big things, like big projects. So I like to, just doing it in creative is just so much easier, you know? Like, I just not having to worry about resources and stuff. It'll be interesting to see what I end up building in a survival. It'll probably be pretty bare bones, like just enough to survive, and then make a little mine, get some diamonds, gear myself up, find out how to get to the end, kill the dragon. I know a lot of people do it in the speed run. I won't try to speed run it, but I will try to actually like do the thing, you know? I gotta tell you, I loved when Lute started playing Minecraft Survival. I actually thought that was really, really fun to watch him like experience that. Cause I don't know a ton, but I knew more than he did. And so it was very fun to see him experience basically the entire game for the first time. I'm not sure how he feels about it now. He hasn't played it since, so I don't know if he loved it or not. So yeah, we'll start a little series of going after the Ender Dragon for the first time. If it ends up being super interesting and fun, there's even potential for, I don't know, I could turn that into a video, you know? Probably a lot of footage to sift through, but I've been thinking about turning the Rick's Road thing here into a YouTube video. Probably one that's not super long, maybe just little bits and pieces of like how I designed certain buildings and redesigned other buildings. And And then just like name it Rick's Road Phase 1. And then put it on YouTube or something, you know? We'll see. It's a lot of work to edit that though. Man, I want to edit more. I just wish I was able to like spend like 15 hours a week, like a part-time job editing. That's kind of what I would need in order to do some of the projects I'd like to do, you know? Oh, are those, oh, okay, never mind. Lars is finally getting around to some of the bots that we had, and I was like, oh no, did something happen? Oh, by the way, guys, yeah, never mind. This should be something I'll talk about in mod chat. Never mind. Come on. If I can get through this. Almost there. Rawr. Okay. Oh, thank you so much for that. Holy cow. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Love having you here. Now, you might get confused. You might hear me talking about a K. We have a guy named K Dizzle, who's my brother-in-law. I married his sister. His name's K Dizzle. You'll hear us calling him K as well. So don't get too don't get confused. That's all I'm saying. See, now that I filled it in, it looks even weirder. What is this? What is this little guy doing here? That's gonna be too flat if I don't do something there. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. I promise you. What have I done? It looks worse. How does it look worse when I fill it in? Should I not think about it too much? 2 3 2 3 2 3 2 3 2. Curses. Okay, I'm done. All right. What's up, Alb? How's it going? How you doing? I don't have Stream Streak like that. Twitch has their own Stream Streak thing. You like the rounded end? Right there. It's just so weird that now that I filled it in, it's looking strange again. But I don't know if it's just, listen, like building on an edge like that for Minecraft is just notoriously hard anyway, you know? My fear is if I don't obsess about it right now, when I get to building the building up and get like a whole bunch of bricks on it, then I'll go, oh, that looks horrible, and I'll have to start over. So I'm trying to obsess a little bit about it right now to see if I can figure it out before we get to that point. You know what? I think it's just a matter of adding one more block on this side anyway. It still sticks out a little bit, but it's not as bad by adding another block to it. And then I'm thinking, ooh, did that do it? Okay, that kind of works right there. It's another round. There's got to be something here.
Oh, shoot. Guys, I was supposed to go to work today.
Oh, shoot.
I gotta go.
Really? Dang it. I know what's going to happen. I'm going to come back tomorrow and be like, it's this edge right here. That's, yeah, I agree. Over there, I think looks good now. This looks good here. This side looks great. It's right here and into this side that I'm questioning again. I think. All right, hang on. Overdose. So it goes 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay. That's a much sharper corner, right? Ooh, okay. Wait. Okay. If I can just figure this out right here. This is all I can do. It'll look so different again when you have the external details on it. Absolutely. Yep. That's what I'm afraid of. Yeah. You have 7,940 LEK. And €5, getting closer to buying it. Awesome. I'm so happy for you. I love watching your journey to Xbox, you know? Wait. 2. I think it's gonna have to be, is that 1, 2, 3? Yeah, it's gonna have to be 2. I don't think another one's gonna help, right? No, that's just going to make it stick out even further. Okay. I think I'm comfortable enough to say let's come back to it tomorrow. Just something feels off here too. Hold on. I think I see it already. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, it's shaping up. It's shaping up here, isn't it? I wonder. I'm late. Tomorrow is Friday. It is Friday. That's true. So tomorrow is a chatting day. We'll do the New York Times games and the you know. Oh, helmet time. Man your ships. Haven't done this in a little while. All right, we're going to hyperspace. Yeah, so tomorrow we won't be playing. Here's the X-Wing. Hold on. This is a great combo with my tuxedo t-shirt. You got to get to $100, 10,000 LEK. Okay. We're going to hyperspeed. Wait, I got to face the right way. There we go. Okay, I'm fine. I forgot to strap in. Oh my gosh. Hi, kid. Hi. What are you doing? It's not even 8 yet, buddy. What are you doing? I'm streaming. What are you doing? It's not even 8 o'clock yet. You wanted to sleep down here? Where are you gonna go sleep on the couch or something? It's more comfier than the big bed that we bought you. The couch. You know you're not supposed to come down until 8:00 though, right? Do you want to go play in your room for a little bit until 8? No, you're up? Did you check on mommy yet? Do you want to go check on mommy first? Everybody's saying hi. You hate that kind of job? He can't check on mommy because he hates that kind of job. Okay. Let me close out stream, okay? Okay? So that I can be done. I was just about to close it out anyway. Okay? Okay. Huh? No, did you hear me last night? No, I was playing Heck Divers with Coleman last night. Coleman, yeah. We call him Cool Man. It's funny. Okay. He's hugging his puppy. Yeah, if I said Hell Divers right there, he'd say, hey, don't say Hell Divers, say Heck Divers. That's what he would say. All right, we're saving it. Come here. There we go. All right, let me save and quit. He's got the Razor Crest. You want to show him the Razor Crest real quick? Okay, come on. The Boba Fett ship? Good. Boba Fett ship. That's his Boba Fett ship. You're drinking cocoa? I did say a bad word. What would you say if I said Hell Divers?
Hey, no, don't say that.
Say Heck Divers. Okay, I'm gonna raid over to Loots Magoots. What is that? The Razor Crest. I let him play with that like one time, and now it's basically his, you know. Whoops. That is the wrong place to go. Thanks, bud. We've started the getting up too early thing. Let me mute that real quick. Okay.
It's Chuck Norris's water. It's a roundhouse kick of hydration.
Dad, you have such a cool room with cool toys. I want to play in here. He does a lot. Yeah, that's my kid. Clumsy. Thank you. I'll do a stretch here, and then we'll go over to Lutz's and do some lunges. How about that?
Does somebody play Supermarket Simulator?
No one's playing Supermarket Simulator right now. No. He's playing Cyberpunk, which is not a game that you can watch, unfortunately, because it's for adults. Okay? He does love Supermarket Simulator, though. All right, raid has been created. Thank you all so much. Huh? What does love mean?
Yeah.
So when I say you love Supermarket Simulator, it means you like something a lot. Like you have a good feeling about it. Do you love mommy and daddy?
Bad eyes.
Yeah. Do you love mommy and daddy? Yeah?
I just back just feel back. I just feel like my back is dry.
You just feel like your back is dry? Is that good? Like, do you mean like dry skin? Like you need some lotion or something? Okay. Oh, why are you making a weird face? What? You need to show the ghost? Okay, show him the ghost real quick and then we gotta go. Sorry. Have a great Thursday, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow for some chatting. Same time, same place, same Zeke, right? We need to come up with a gamer tag for you, huh? That's the ghost, yeah. Okay, be careful and put that back down. Can you put it right back where you found it? Thank you. The ghost is like my favorite chip. Yeah, we got to come up with Zattern. Zattern's a cool. Should we call you Zattern? Zeke and Saturn. He says no. Okay, the raid is coming. Thank you all so much for being here. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.